Hello everybody, my name's Anatoly Latayev and I'm the founder of Migronis. Right now I'm in Grenada. This is one of the 5 Caribbean countries that sells citizenship by investment. I'll have a word with the head of Grenada's Citizenship by Investment program. I want to clear up the benefits of this program in comparison to others. For example, what the average processing time is. We'll also cover other interesting topics and get some answers firsthand.
Last year, 2019, 300, well, it's about 340, and we expect the total applications was about 375, 380. This year, we have projected 950 approximately because of 2 new projects we have. And that is the range in Las Vegas and the national project in the north, in St. Patrick's. They will provide some 500 plus applications this year because the projects are for 3-4 years, and in the first year we expect about 500 applications coming, added to our normal flow of 375 thereabout, can take us to the 950 approximately as projected. The numbers were quite low. There were about 120 and it grew 250 thereabout, 315, 375. So there has been a constant growth, and with the enhancements, as I mentioned earlier, and the new projects, I am fairly confident that at the end of the year, we should meet our target. Well, right now, we're seeing more of the Section 11, obviously because that's a real estate option, and the thrust is in the hotel industry, so it's a real estate option. But we are doing things to stabilize our Section 10 because it's a program on which we rely heavily. It's an important economic contribution to the Grenada Treasury that enhances infrastructure, education, health, and it's important to us. And we are trying to get the population to understand the importance of it. It's about 90 days on the average. As I said before, 1 or 2 may fall outside of that, but we are working feverishly to have it within the prescribed legal time frame of 60 days. It spiked last year to about 14% because I saw in the last quarter there were some applications that came in that were substandard. They just didn't cut the mustard. And we are very cautious in selecting or considering good applications. That brings me to our due diligence process, which is second to none. We ensure that the due diligence process starts from the marketing agent. Then it goes on to the local agent. So it behooves the marketing agent to do the first shot take the first shot at it, screen the application and say, yes, this is a possible candidate before it goes on. Likewise, we ask the local agents to do the same. The bank does its spill, and when it comes here, we have our local FIU, in addition to 3 or 4 DD companies, international companies, that we send our things to. So our due diligence process is tight, and we don't want not one undesirable applicant to slip through. The main reasons for rejections, I've seen quite a bit lack of verification of source of funds, employment. You can't verify the employment, but you're working and receiving $200,000 annually. You must verify that. Addresses, as simple as it may seem, addresses, we want to know that, where you declare that you live, that's where you live. So and through those means, we reduce the risk. It's a risk business. So, and we try to manage that risk very tightly. The last time I checked, it was approximately 47% from China. We have maybe 2% from Vietnam. I see some coming in now from Nigeria, some from India, a few from Syria. With the increases, we are trying to ensure that we involve our embassies to assist us in processing oaths and certifying documents to make it a seamless endeavor for the applicant. We have 20 on the books. However, right now there are 7 active ones, with 2 coming on stream, the Lasajes and the one in St. Patrick's. So that's going to give us 9 active projects. Kawana Bay is one in GRENADA'S, and that one is moving rapidly to completion. I think they are scheduled to be opened in about November of this year. So we're going to see a decrease in applications coming from them, but an increase from Range and the one in St. Patrick's. Not many, not anything significant. I think we took our significant changes last year when we gave the 220 option. That was the most significant, yes, in the real estate. The changes that would come is fine-tuning the process to make it more seamless. We're going to be appointing ambassadors as commissioners of oath, so it will eliminate the oath of allegiance situation that we have right now and the certification of documents, etc., etc. So those are the, I wouldn't call them changes, but implementations that we're going to ensure happen to enhance the processing and make us even more successful. Well, the Grenada program, one advantage, of course, is pure Grenada. The other is, of course, the E2 aspect or component of it. We are trying now to ensure that the processing is faster, and we had some enhancements where we included the family. Instead of versus individual. So we want families to stick together.
Is it already a lot of applications with brothers and sisters?
Yes, quite a number. Father, mother, brother, sister. We even see parents. So we encourage the family situation. 60 to the real estate, 40 to the Section 10. Just about. It fluctuates, and even now in 2020 it's going to fluctuate even more.
To real estate?
To real estate.
What numbers do you expect it?
70, 30. I don't recall what we did in the budget, but it's somewhere around there.
70-30%
yes,
real estate?
Yeah. Yes, a few have done so. Not, like you said, not very many, but the option is there. And as they mature in age, it's a place to be. That is why the Section 10 funds are used for infrastructure improvement, healthcare improvement, educational improvement. As you know, we have one of the best universities, medical schools in the Caribbean.
Can you describe this topic a little bit more?
It's SGU, St. George's University, with a total student population of about 8,000.
From where?
All over the world. Indians, Chinese, US, and they are very successful when they go to the States to do their final exam. They go to the hospitals in the US and they have this exam to do. There is a demand for housing because the university cannot supply all its students with accommodation. No. We have the university driving some real estate developments. And of course, with that, the banks are granting mortgages. You have a strong middle class, the nurses, the teachers, the police, and they take mortgages and build homes. And
What's the rate? What's the average rate for mortgages?
For mortgages, it's about 6% right now, 5.9, 6.5, somewhere in there. Well, we are improving. We are working on certain improvements. We are not, I wouldn't say we are the best, but to be truthful, there's room for improvement, and we have recognized that, and we are dealing with that. And we have the backing of the university medical school here, so it's the hospital just expanded. We have American, we have JetBlue.
It's from United States?
Yeah.
From Europe, UK?
Europe, BW, British Airways. The airlift is good, but it's going to get better once we have more room capacity.
Oh, okay.
You know, because
So it's a good excuse here for developers.
yes. Once we improve our capacity, they're going to come. I estimate it to be about 70%, 75% on the average, yes. And in the season, there's hardly a room. And that happens twice a year. In the tourist season, that's one thing. And then there is Carnival in August, in the summer, and everything is taken. And then it's Christmas. So, you know, we're doing fairly well. There was one in 2004.
But it was not like
Ivan, yes, it was a category 4. And it destroyed Grenada. The last one was Hurricane Janet 50 years ago. But they recovered quickly. I lived in the U.S. Virgin Islands, St. Thomas, and I came down and did some work and assisted my family with repairs. Well, not really specialized repairs, but yard work. I'm a yard guy. And supervised my brother's office to be repaired. And, you know, the whole country came back very quickly. 3 months later, I came back and there were hardly any tarps, and that shows the resilience of our people, you know, to come back strong. Grenada, we have waterfalls, fantastic beaches, agriculture, the nutmeg. Grenada is known as the Isle of Spice.
You exported it?
Yes, we export nutmegs, cocoa, and a host of other things. But we have the GRENADA'S beach and many others like it, but smaller. We are the Isle of Spice and all that's nice. You know, it's a place of prosperity. We encourage, you know, foreign investment. The government is business friendly. Those are the things we thrive on. Full disclosure. Full disclosure. Your bank accounts, statements, your address, be consistent, your employment, just full disclosure. If you have had any problems with the law, we're going to find it. So you should disclose it in the front end or explain it. Explain that situation. As simple as DUI. If you were stopped, arrested, you went to court, DUI, it's not a big issue, but disclose it.
Okay, Mr. Clouden, appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for coming.